What's up, everybody? It's Flacco back at again with another Madden YouTube video. Today we got a top 10 and we are rounding it back off at quarterback. It's a little hard to make a video with the new Ultimate Legends being like Bobby Bell alignment, and I don't even remember. It was Aeneas Williams who was already in the game. It's kind of hard to make a video with either of those three. I mean, like, honestly, like let's be honest. That is impossible to make a video with any of them. I was thinking about doing a video of like 15 AP on Bobby Bell. Make sure to let me know if you guys want to see something like that. I feel like it'd be funny to take a card nobody would use and stack it up and see how good that card would play. But anyways, let's get right into the top 10 quarterbacks. Make sure to drop the like button on this video so more people can see it and help me grow. And also, make sure to hit that sub if you are new and turn on the noties. We do post daily, 6 videos a week, every single week. Make sure to turn on those noties. Let's get right into number 10. So at number 10, we do have Randall Cunningham here. He is an improviser archetype, which is a pretty popular one nowadays. There's a lot of really good improvisers in the game. I like Cunningham a lot, but his medium accuracy at 91 really feels like it's an 85. But besides that, he is amazing. I love him everything, but it feels like in my game plan, where I throw a lot of crossers, corners, a lot of things like that, it feels like he tends to miss them a lot. I don't know if that's just for me, but also against many games I've seen him miss that. But if you're more of a outside of the pocket guy, you like short passes, you go for bombs, he has really good deep accuracy as well. This card is amazing. I loved him when I used him for that little bit. I was using him when he was like the fastest guy in the game before. I think he came out before Deshaun Watson, if I'm not mistaken, and he was amazing. I mean, he's still a top 10 quarterback in this game. I still do love him. Team him up, he's still really good. Right here at number 9, I actually do have Johnny Unitas. So this is a guy I did a gameplay on. I don't know if you guys caught that, but I actually really did enjoy this card a lot. He doesn't have like a top 3 release in the game. Nothing like Brees, Favre, or even like the Baker Mayfield, Jimmy G kind of release. I think he's around that 4 if I remember looking at the chart. He still is very solid though. I really did enjoy him. The speed he feels quick. I don't know what his Excel is. I don't know if that matters. He has a 93 Excel. You guys can see it right there in the bottom right here in general. I don't know. He just played amazing for me. Great throw power, great deep accuracy. The medium's good. He's just amazing. Field General does get everything for cheaper, so that's why he's a little higher than like a Cunningham. And also he does have better like accuracy stats. But like I said, a lot of these guys, if you don't have that top end release, I feel like a lot of these guys after Aaron Rodgers and Favre can be switched in and out only because there's truly no one that can compete with either of those two in release time. That's only the thing you really look for in quarterback. And all the other releases are so close, it's not that big of a deal. Card that came out and was sitting over a mil for the longest time, even when his Redux came out, Deshaun Watson right here. Every single stat is very good on him. This is a card, though, he's kind of one of those that you need to go deep on. I mean, 92 deep accuracy, even with the power up at a 93. You really do want to use that go deep on him to get that to a 99, plus that throw power up. He's a fast quarterback at 90 base speed. Great throw on the run. Pretty good play action. Throw under pressure is really solid as well. He's just an all-around great quarterback. I had some of the most fun games ever with this card. I still see people using him. He's like 350K now. This card is his LTD, and he's sitting around 400K, so I think he's around 350 on his normal card, his Redux. I love him. I think he's great for his price, and I think he's still a top 10 quarterback in this game. Not only you're going to be getting a good quarterback, he is also very fun, like I said. Probably the most balanced quarterback in the game. The speed isn't over the top, but it's still very good. And also, he has a solid release. I think he's the same release as Unitas, just a little faster than him. That's why I have him up here. But like I said, a lot of these come down to archetypes, AP, what you run. If you like a little bit more speed on your team, or if you would rather have the more AP, because you will be saving 1 AP if you use Unitas, but you'll get a little more speed if you use Deshaun, but you'd use 1 more AP if that makes sense. It's really up to you. It makes the decision really difficult. I like the AP system this year. It makes it very hard to choose what you want, but I personally would use Deshaun Watson over Unitas in this game right now. Drew Brees right here. This list is super hard to make. All 10 of these quarterbacks are very, very usable and very good. You can win many games with all of these guys. But right here, Drew Brees, probably the best pocket passer in the game. His release is the second best release in the game. The thing that's killing him right now is the 76 speed. I know the release is good. Every stat is kind of very good right now. But you're seeing a lot of zone metas where people are sending these two or three man blitzes with those glitched out. You guys know what I'm talking about. But Drew Brees, the lack of mobility is really keeping him from being in the top 5 for me here. But I still think he is very good, and he could easily be a lot higher on this list. Depends how you play. You need a really good pocket presence to be with this guy. Like I said, it depends on user skill with a lot of these guys. Drew Brees can be a top 4 to 5 quarterback in this game, depending on how you play with him. I see some of the best players in the world using Drew Brees in their house rules, or not in their house rules, weekend league. Even, you guys know the actual CC, he was using Drew Brees in his house, or in his weekend league. I don't know why I keep saying house rules, and he went off with him. Number 6 right here, we do have Steve McNair, 88 base speed, great throw power, great short, great medium, great deep, all 95 plus. Honestly, power him up. I would probably use balanced O if I have him at quarterback. You don't really need anything else. Could use play fake, could use go deep, but I think if you're that high of an overall and you're getting a 98 quarterback, I think balanced O is probably the best nowadays because you are maxing out everybody instead. Throw power is good. I mean, the throw under pressure is good. Throw on the run is solid. Everything is very good on this card. Reason I don't have him a little higher is there's guys faster than him that also do have better releases despite the little bit lack of stats. Steve McNair's stats are amazing. His release is I'm not the biggest fan of it, but he's still super fun to use. He's still very good. Everything's great. He's also a field general, which is a huge W for him, meaning he'll get that hot route master gunslinger for 5 AP instead of 6 like the normal improviser, which is the reason I love Steve McNair in this game. 5 through 3 are these 3 quarterbacks right here, this all depends on your personal play style. I think a lot of them are equal, but they all play kind of different, and they all have that thing to them that makes them a little bit better. But at 5, for me personally, I have Lamar here. I do play on next gen, but I'm thinking of current gen when I do this list. I mean, current gen, I've seen people dominate with him, but then again, you see those people that don't even make reads and just scramble with Lamar out there. But this is another card that I see a lot of pros when I'm watching streams use, and they play with them perfectly. So Lamar it depends on how you play. That deep accuracy can vary, it could be a killer. You must run go deep on him. That is the only thing you could possibly use on Lamar, or you're doomed. There's no way you can make a beater or a deep post or anything with 90 deep accuracy if you don't time it up perfectly. Throw on the run, everything is perfect besides that deep accuracy. That is the only thing killing him. The medium accuracy is still kind of low as well for a quarterback that's a 97 overall. But I still think not only does he bring that fun factor, if you use him right, he could easily be number 3, or even he could still be one of the best quarterbacks in the game if you use him right. He is one of those guys that kind of has that skill gap to him that you need to play perfectly with him to make him the best in the game. So at number 4 right here, we do have Baker Mayfield, 88 base speed, great throw power, great short, great medium, great deep, all 95 plus right there. And also, he recently just did get a power up, making him even better in the game right now. Great throw under pressure, throw on the run, a 98. I mean, he is just amazing. And he also has the 3rd best release in the game. I'm pretty sure he has the same release as Jimmy G. So he's right there behind Drew Brees with the speed as well. And his throw accuracies are very, very good. I do have him on my team. I do use balanced O, so everything really does go up. You don't really need go deep to get that +2 because he'll be powered up. So I just use balanced O, and he's very, very solid for me. Also, the 88 speed is solid. The reason I have him above McNair and guys like Lamar is the release, and also the speed is pretty good too. Very balanced quarterback. I think he's just a bit better than Deshaun Watson. A tiny bit slower, but he does have that better release. That is why I like him. Only thing that kills me about this card is the improviser. He obviously does not deserve field general though, but improviser, I think it's the only negative about this card. At number 3 right here, I have a card that is very, very, his release is very Steve McNair. He has every stat is 95 plus. Actually, it's all 96 plus. So he is amazing. 90 speed too, faster than Baker. Has a little bit worse of a release, but there's a factor to this card everybody knows by now that makes him so high and valuable to a team. He gets every single team chem in the game. He's a 98 overall. He'll be usable the rest of the year. I mean, there's just not much you need to ask for. 96 plus on every stat. Also has a power up, so that's 97 plus on every stat. He'll have 91 base speed, plus sprinter, plus he gets every team chem in the game. This card is just amazing. I mean, every time you play a Dak Prescott, you just know that it's going to be a good card. I've noticed he misses a couple throws when it comes to medium accuracy. I think just a lot of things with Gunslinger just sometimes glitches out, and that'll happen with every quarterback. But Dak, he's just amazing. I love this card. I would use him, but I do prefer the Baker Mayfield in a theme team. I'm just biased as well. But Dak, easily, just because the value he brings to your team, and also 97 plus at every single stat is amazing this late in the game. There's not much else you could ask for here. Here at number 2, we do have Aaron Rodgers. He is still over $1 million, but we're hoping maybe the egg has him. I don't think they will. But Aaron Rodgers, 97 overall. His stats don't really stack up to some of the guys we've already shown. Like, his stats are definitely worse than Dak Prescott's, but his release is the best release in the game. And I really think him and Brett Favre are going to be top 5 in this game for the rest of the year just because the release, unless they somehow give their release to another quarterback that we don't even know that's coming out yet. I mean, there's not much to say about him. Everybody knows how good he is. He's been number 1 on the quarterback tier list for weeks now since he's been out. So he's number 2 now because we do have a new face with the same release that just came out. But every single stat on him, solid. He makes some crazy throws. Can get escape artist if you need it. I wouldn't use it on him. But he will get that Gunslinger and Hyrule Master powered up. You do need that on an improviser. I mean, Gunslinger on the best release in the game is just so nice. At number 1 on the QB top 10 list, we do have Brett Favre, 81 speed, power up 82, so you get that escape artist, great throw power, great short accuracy, medium accuracy, and deep. I feel like they cheated him a little bit on his accuracy stats, only because they know how good his release is, and people will get him no matter what, but still, amazing quarterback. That release, he's basically just a better Aaron Rodgers, a bit slow, I mean, 1 speed slower. Also goes on pretty much the same theme teams, has a couple other extra ones there. He is a lot more, no, he's not a lot more expensive. He is pretty expensive, but I think he is definitely worth it. $600K for the best quarterback in the game. If you don't care about theme team or if you're getting him on a theme team, he is kind of a must for you here. He's just amazing. His release is amazing. You could use him for the rest of the year and have 0 problems. A gold 99 quarterback with the best release in the game. Nothing else you could ask for. Boys, that was my top 10 quarterback list. Make sure to drop a like on these. I love doing the top 10 list. Let me know who you think missed the list. I have a couple honorable mentions in the list, like Jimmy G. There's also, I genuinely can't even think of any. Maybe Tom Brady, but I wasn't the biggest fan of Tom Brady. The lack of mobility kills me. Maybe you could throw Josh Allen in here, but I mean, strong arms are just kind of right now if they're not 99, you know? If you're not getting Hyrule Master and you don't have the base release in the game, Josh Allen just is... Justin Herbert, maybe. I mean, it's hard until they hit 99 to really put them in a list like this. They're still very good quarterbacks, like I said. But at the end of the day, I still think all of these guys are better, in my opinion. I think most people would agree too. Strong arm, you just can't put them up there because they are that LTD, and you got that power pass now with the power up. I honestly think these guys are definitely better. But let me know who got snubbed from this list. I'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure to hit that like button. Peace out, boys.